everywhere they started, nothing there.
Will you marry for love or will you marry for money?
Okay, I'm Dr. Ovo. I'm a medical doctor by training, but I'm a leadership trainer, basically.
You see, that's why I said he should introduce himself. He just went straight and simple. But if you had allowed me, I would have given you a biography just now. Okay, so sir, I would like to ask a question. So, what message are you most passionately about sharing today?
Okay, I think I was told to teach on something specifically. I've also been in ministry as a pastor for 15 years. So I've mentored a lot of young people who have gone on from literally insignificance to becoming very influential people, at least some on a national level, some international level. And we've been able to see how that is very essential for influencing the culture of the emerging generation, especially people that were nurtured from the most positive values. All right. When I say Christian values, it may easily be interpreted as religious, but I mean positive values, because it's very easy for people to lose themselves in trying to be relevant in this age, and eventually it doesn't pay in the long term, because when you are popular for values that are not positive, even brands don't want to associate with you. But when people are short-sighted and are trying to get that visibility, they want to become that influential, in quotes, they do almost anything to get there. But eventually when they get there, they realize they've built a brand that cannot scale, a brand that is not easily monetized, a brand that is conflicting with their true person. So young creatives are here today, and I'm trying to give them context so that they see that building the right brand on the right values, it may be slow, but it is sure. All right, and you can easily mess up this entire place. But if you want to build this place, it will take time. Or if you build it eventually, it will stay. Someone said that the only way to overcome gravity is not to jump up, but to grow up. When you grow up, you don't come down. But when you jump up, you come down. So jumping up is like doing any kind of stuff just to get there. But growing up will take process, to take building. But when you eventually get there, you realize that it's like a faith. You go from faith to faith. There's a level of faith you begin to operate in. You realize it is difficult to go below that point. So just around those talking points.
Wow. That's amazing. I love the fact when you talk about values as losing ourselves. You know, we hear this word a lot, fake it till you make it. And in the midst of that, we find ourselves trying to do things, like you said, on the wrong foundations that does not align with our values and all that. But right now, it's creative that have actually found their values and are building, but they are yet struggling. But they don't want to admit that they're struggling. What do you think could be the cause of that? Could you say it's pride, or that they have not really found a place of people that sees the value of what they have?
Yeah, everything good takes time. A child will not be born today and start running. The child will fall multiple times. But we've accepted it that it is normal for you to fall before you can eventually walk. But people don't see that also applicable in this industry. So when people fail and fail and fail, they'll think they're doing something wrong. No, you're doing everything right. In fact, if you're not failing, that's when we'll know that you're not doing the right thing. All right. So the failures, the fears, the moment you begin to doubt if should I actually continue doing this, those are all essential process of it happening. I've read a lot of biographies of very successful people on the influencing space, national and also international folks. You realize that everyone's story is the same. All right. I listened to Frank Edwards. He was talking about when Sinach used to take them to studio, and they would sleep in studio several nights, mixing their own songs, doing all those kind of stuff, release music, and it will get 2 views or 3 views, and that's the end of it. And it is part of it. If those things didn't happen, there won't be Frank Edward, there won't be Sinach, there won't be all the wonderful people that we know. So yes, anyone who is going through failures is normal, they should accept it. It is actually a proof that you're on the right path. Number 2 is you don't want to keep failing on the same thing over and over again. So when we say make mistakes, you shouldn't continue repeating the same mistakes. So Every mistake should get you to a higher level of operation, so you can do things differently and then fail at that level and then move up and then fail again and move up. So you should continue to fail forwards. And for this to happen, three things are very important, or let me say two. Number one is that you have to be hungry for knowledge. Find out how things work. Water will not boil at 99 degrees, even if you think that is what it should be. There's a principle that makes water boil. Heat must get water to 100 degrees. So if you don't have that knowledge, you'll be making a lot of effort and it won't be working until you learn it. So try to learn. And number two, which builds on number one, is the fastest way to learn is to stick around somebody who is doing something good. All right, so and it will save a lot of time. So those are very. Then the very important thing I want to say is, fake it till you make it is a beautiful principle. It is not. It's not wrong. In fact, how do you even go to sleep? You go to sleep by pretending to sleep. You go to bed, you lie down, you close your eyes, and what happens? You sleep. So you pretended that you were sleeping, and your body said, "Okay, let's sleep." So it's a universal law of success. It is not when you apply it wrongly.
Yes.
All right. So depending on what you want to sell, you need to sell it the right way. Let's say you want to sell yourself as a business coach, and then you have 1 million, right, as cash money you have, and you're able to set up you invest heavily on a background, that, and then there's one small camera that can shoot you well. That is faking it.
Yes, I get it.
Maybe the other part of the room is bucket and towel and everything.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
the side you are facing
Yes, sir.
is showing what you have in your vision. So yes, fake it till you make it is not a wrong thing. It is not making sure you're not faking the wrong thing and the wrong values.
Thank you so much, sir. But if we leave you here today, it's going to be another section. But I want to save your energy for the people inside. It can't end here. It can't end here.
Thank you so
Thank you very
much.
much, Dr. Foy.